Okay, so this isn't a video about being political because you can be woke and not be political. But I will say this, politics isn't inherently bad, just there's a difference between Metal Gear and this.
Barack Obama, it will almost be an honor to kill you.
Anyway, let's go.
Alright, well thanks a lot for coming. We've been playing for 3.5 hours. Now we'd like just a minute of your time to say something about the environment.
Oh, you suck! Shut up and play!
Preachy!
We're not being preachy, but the pollution in your lake is dissolving our barge!
You know, when most people complain about woke stuff, it isn't really the fact that they're woke, because what kind of person thinks racism is good? An idiot, that's what. Now, you see, I made a joke. The intent was to be funny, but it was to deliver a message in a way that doesn't beat you over the head with it. Sometimes all you need is one blunt punchline to the face, and then you move on. I think that's the problem with most woke media. They focus so much on delivering a message more so than how that message is going to be delivered. It's like if a UPS truck didn't even use the foam and bubble wrap packaging and now it's all beat up and it doesn't work. So today I'm going to talk about how you and I could make a story that has a good message, a woke message even, and still manage to not be preachy about what you have to say. First of all, I want to say that no matter what you do, someone is going to say that your story is preachy just because you dare to say that racism is bad even in such a subtle way. So why am I making this video? It's to talk about what I personally feel makes a good story with a woke message. I get everyone has a different standard of what is preachy and what isn't, but I'm not here to, ironically enough, preach to you about whatever. I just want to talk about it because it's a topic I'm interested in and I've been fascinated by it for years. Feel free to disagree. Just remember, being woke isn't bad. Hell, being preachy isn't bad. Just, I feel there's a way to deliver your message and help the world feel good and inspired without leaving a really bitter taste. Story first, message second. No matter what you do, people are going to watch your movie, read your book, binge your show, play your games to be entertained. The message should be secondary to what you want to do with your media. If you want to preach a message more than you want to tell a story to entertain, then just become an activist. If you don't care about your story being a fully realized vision, then why should we? I mean, unless you find a gritty, realistic story to be entertaining, in which case, I guess they did their job. No, really, people find that stuff entertaining and satisfying because they can get invested in a story that is true to life. That's in no way a bad thing at all, just I personally prefer escapism. There was a kid I knew in high school who hated Street Fighter and thought it was stupid because he jumped around. I mean, yeah. I like my escapism with some touches of reality and awareness so that I could connect better, but I just can't see myself watching media that tells me how bad something is and how I should agree with it. I mean, yeah, I agree, but can we please get to the fireworks factory? That's a little a Simpsons reference right there. I'm playing a video game. And I don't like getting scolded for what I'm doing, which is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like in Last of Us 2, it plays up killing enemies so much like killing in real life, and it tries to make you feel bad, but why? To be immersed in the gritty, realistic world of a zombie apocalypse? Yeah, remember when The Last of Us was about a zombie apocalypse? I miss Jack and Daxter. Fucking Undertale... Uncharted was pretty good. And at least in Undertale, the genocide run is optional, so it's kinda your fault that the characters are scolding you for being a serial killer. Uncharted and Undertale are connected. That's my game theory, and I'm sticking with it! If you want to tell a story and have the homosexual be the focus, that can work. Inspiration can come from anywhere. You just have to refine that idea enough so that it can be consumable and more versatile than just have it be one idea alone. Normalize your message. I made a video about gay people in media and why it frustrates me, but to summarize, treat gay people like they're normal. Have a gay couple in the background, have your main characters be married to the same sex, just treat it like it's normal and don't brag about how normal it is. That makes it feel the exact opposite of normal. But not bringing attention to it will not have people notice. You walk down the street and you see all kinds of people, but y'all don't notice because that's just normal. It's not God shoving diversity down your throat. It's just our world is so diverse, especially in this melting dumpster fire that we call America. Why are your characters black? I don't know. Why are you white? Personally, I don't feel like that changing a character's race is an ideal way to get woke per se, and I don't mean making a new character who's a different race from the previous incarnation like Miles Morales. I meant like, oh, this is Peter Parker, just now he's black. That feels lazy to me. I mean, unless you do more with the character, like in Harvey Street Kids, Dot used to be white in the Little Dot comics, but now she's black. Why? I don't know. Who cares? She's a great character. Aquaman being more like an islander kind of race makes the most sense to me because he's all over the ocean. Makes more sense than him being some perfect-looking white guy. The dreads, the tattoos, the beard. Also, when Nintendo had the balls, they make Princess Daisy a tan-skinned or African because isn't she like the princess of the desert? I guess these kinds of changes get ignored, not just because the characters are well done, but also because there wasn't much character to begin with, so they added concepts to make them more diverse and, interesting. You know, even then, I don't feel like that, changing a character's race is inherently a personal problem. It's just, like I said, I personally prefer if they make, like, a new character and they did, like, more with than just a regular old race change. I personally love diversity in media because representation is great, but also I don't want to get bored of seeing the same old white guys. But really, aren't you tired of the same old character dynamics and groups? Wouldn't you want to see characters from different cultures come together and clash? I'm personally tired of every main character being a white stoic badass. It could work in a sense where he's not just a one-note character, but I love to see more than just white guys with American standards. Okay, God, I don't know how to continue this video. Is this going to be one of those short videos that people don't pay attention to because it's short? Like, do my videos have to be 1,000,000 minutes long to be background noise for drawing and fit an algorithm on a website that people don't even like? I'm overthinking. I just don't have that much to say on the subject because what more can you say on something that's so subjective? I just made this video to spark a discussion on a topic like this because I'm fascinated by what everyone has to say. Just please. I don't want to focus solely on how people are doing it wrong. We get too much of that already online. I'll say this. I love woke stuff. I'm a sucker for girl power and oppressed people rising up. I feel you have to do it in a way that makes it a great story, period. Otherwise, you're doing a disservice to the message you're trying to preach to the world. So I guess that's that. Take care and stay salty, everybody.